British Prime Minister Theresa May meets with Chinese President Xi Jinping on her state visit to China. What are the main issues being discussed during her trip, and what will be the impact on China-UK relations? Hello, I'm Anand Naidu, and this is The Heat. British Prime Minister Theresa May is on a three-day official visit to China, where she's discussing trade and other important issues with Chinese leaders. On Thursday, she met with China's President Xi Jinping, and both leaders embraced what's being called a golden era of bilateral ties between their countries. And as the UK gets closer to leaving the European Union as part of its Brexit decision, developing a strong trading relationship with China is high on the Prime Minister's priority list. In a few moments, I will talk with a panel of experts from China and the United Kingdom on the significance of the visit. But we begin with CGTN's Tang, who joins us now from Beijing. And Bo, Prime Minister Theresa May has now met Chinese President Xi Jinping and other senior Chinese leaders on her state visit. What are the major issues being discussed?
Well, President Xi Jinping met with visiting British Prime Minister at Diaoyutai State Guest House on Thursday in Beijing. And during the meeting, President Xi stressed that the two sides must work together to promote the strategic, pragmatic, global and inclusive levels of the golden era of the bilateral ties. And both sides agreed to bring the golden era of bilateral ties into a much higher level, especially under the Belt and Road Initiative. And it also has been reported by British media that May would present President Xi with a box set of the BBC's Blue Planet 2 series with the personal message from the presenter of the documentary. It was regarded by the British government as the perfect gift to underline the UK and China's cooperation on the environment. And earlier, British Prime Minister and Chinese Premier Li Keqiang agreed at a business leader meeting on a new race and investment review, which is seen as a stepping stone to a full free trade agreement after Brexit. And Premier Li promised that Beijing will further open up its markets to the UK, including to agricultural products and financial services. And then,
Now, overall, what do both sides hope to gain from Prime Minister May's visit?
Well, British exports to China have grown by more than 60% since 2010, and the British government expects China to become one of Britain's largest foreign investors by 2020. And now, the 19th National Congress of the Communist Party of China marked the beginning of a new era for China's development. But in the UK, a new era for global Britain is also being unveiled. So May says this sets the stage for helping the UK business take full advantage of trade opportunities in China, especially when the country is trying to split from the EU and working on exploring new markets. And China also can get help from the UK in areas such as finance and sustainable development design. And then,
thanks, Bo. That's CGTN's Tang Bo reporting from Beijing.